I mean, it's like people just don't really appreciate you, you know? I mean, John Stalvern, old John, goes through these adventures on Mars, and Doom 3 sold well, and then you never saw him again, you know? It's like everyone wanted Doom Guy back, and they brought him back, and everyone was happy. No one thinks about old John. No one... Hey, they're back. What? Oh, okay, hi, hello, hi. Welcome back to Doom 3. Welcome back to our search for Sarge, as Sarge has been making some life choices without our input.
Waiting for you. Waiting to kill you.
Yeah, you hear that? Sir? Yeah, you heard it. Our CO, our friend, our commanding officer, with benefits, maybe, if things had gone well. Well, he's decided that he wants to kill us. Why? Well, he's made a pact with the demons, and we're just gonna have to deal with that. We didn't see any of that on screen. We've just been told this by Swan and Campbell. It's like Sarge. It's like the main character of his own game. Whoop. Oh, one moment. We'll talk later. Chainsaw maybe not the best choice of weapons for that, but, you know, we don't use it much. Yeah, so, like I was saying, we've been seeing development with some of these characters. You know, Betruger's becoming increasingly more evil, and he's been telling us what his plans are, and all that. We've seen Swan and Campbell.
You say, and I see fear.
Again, we'll talk later. Now that we're in central process... Oh, no, this is not central processing. This is the central server banks. Now that we're here, really feels like they're sending the demons at us, maybe more full force than they have been before. Like I was saying... Well, again, we'll talk later. Oh, that guy got in the way. I wanted that for the arch file. So as I was saying, Sarge has been having some character development off-screen. I feel like Sarge is the protagonist of his own Doom game. Like, they could have released 2 versions of Doom 3, like Pokemon. Doom 3 Red, Doom 3 Blue, and like one of them is about John, the other's about Sarge. Because Sarge has been doing something. He's having his own adventures, but he's come to a very different conclusion than John has. A bridge is probably useful here.
Bridge in motion.
Again, you gotta ask, were they really making an effective use of the UAC's budget if what they're doing is building elaborate moving revolving bridges? They could have just made like a permanent bridge that leads to all doors. But no, they had to be fancy about it.
Select bridge destination.
Alright, we're in front of CPU Bank. Let's head to storage. You always want to go to storage first. There is some BFG ammo over there. You know, after returning from hell, we never did get another BFG. But we know Sarge has one. You took it from Campbell. But hey, we're going to the armory now. Someone's in here hogging all the guns. Yes, the enemy amount has certainly been turned up for the central server banks. No more wandering around dark, moody hallways, wondering where demons are going to pop up. They're just coming out everywhere. They're coming out the walls. Oh, this was just like... Okay, yeah, this was the first one we went in. Alright, I guess that's all the storage that's here. That was the armory. No BFG in the armory, though. Not that a BFG could ever replace you, of course. Was it only one? Don't see any others around. Alright, we came from CPU Bank. Let's go to Server Bank. He seems to be having a little bit of trouble getting through that door. Man, there's no time to stop and, say, read PDAs or some such. I've not seen a single PDA. Thought I heard something. Guess not. I also could try to jump over that, but I already have plenty of ammo for those. And honestly, the thing that worries me in Doom 3 more than anything else is dying from fall damage. And also the possibility we might live the rest of our lives lonely. There's also that. So I feel like we're barely having time for a conversation here in the Central Server Banks. It's just go time all the time here. Here's a PDA. Oh, and also here's a video presentation.
G9000 is the most advanced firearm ever designed. Fully self-contained and deployed as a handheld platform, it is capable of an excessive amount of firepower. The BFG 9000 contains sophisticated friend or foe technology that discriminates targets in real time. Each projectile contains a small but very powerful computer core that actively maintains targeting and delivers a stream charge down each beam to soften targets before detonation. The detonation stage of the projectile is devastating. Targets within 15 meters of the flashpoint are not likely to survive. While not recommended for small quarter combat, the BFG 9000 is ideal in the field and against multiple targets. The only foreseeable defense is small arms ballistics. If the projectile is destroyed before exploding, the computer core cannot process the final fusion reaction, resulting in a less than optimal detonation. For more information, contact the UAC's Advanced Weapons Department.
I do like how they do come up with some science here behind how the BFG works. I try to come up with an explanation. It's got a computer chip in the energy ball that processes who the enemies are, who should be targeted by it, and that if you shoot a bullet into the energy ball, you might destroy its chip, and then I guess everyone gets damaged from it. You know, tips on how to fight a BFG, just in case you might have to do that pretty soon. Whose PDA did we just pick up? Steve Toulouse. What's he got? Let's see. Toulouse is a CP controller and central processing, no audio logs. His email from Henry Biefelt, storage problem. Steve, I've been noticed a steady degradation in file system performance on server p.12. Could you please head up to the 3rd floor and look into the problem? I'm working on matter transference problems for the guys in Delta, and all my data is stored on that server. If we have backups from last night, could you please restore them to server A17 if it's not in use? I can patch into that server to continue my work. Thanks, Henry. Degradation of file system performance. What does that have to do with anything that's happening? I don't know. Next email, Brian Franco about the BFG info video. Steve, corporate needs the new BFG video I placed in your office uploaded to the server and placed on our internal website. Don't forget to convert it to a .uac move so it'll play on all terminals. Fire me an email when it's up. Can't wait to see it. Brian. Alright, he did it. He got that up. Fortunate for us, we got a little info on the BFG ourselves. Alright, now, nothing else here. I think getting that PDA is going to give us security access to another door. You know, Sarge just reminding us. Reminding us that he's here and he's waiting. It has been a while since we've spoken to him. The only one we haven't been to yet is Central Processing. Look, I know Sarge is a little clingy. He keeps wanting to get in contact with me, but I mean, don't worry about him. You have nothing to worry about. You don't need to be jealous. You got a video disc. I believe that is the BFG presentation. Should be. Yeah, BFG 9000 briefing. So you missed out on that. It's just a BFG. You can shoot a bullet into the energy ball, but there's like columns around. So clearly, what we're about to walk into is a boss battle. That is a boss arena if we've ever seen one. So little kiss for good luck. Mwah. And we have the soul cube ready. Let's step outside.
Welcome to the mess hall.
Well, Sarge. This is clearly not the mess hall, Sarge. Alright, Soul Cube, go! Well, Sarge survived it, but I believe that did do some damage. He's put on a few pounds. I don't mean to body shame. It was doing a good deal of damage. That little like tick damage that was happening when the BFG ball was out. He dropped his BFG when we killed him. All right. Now, this is the first time the game really puts a BFG right in front of you. Like, as I mentioned, the previous times we could have gotten this was one in Abram's office that was locked, and it's possible to miss that combination. The second was in Hell, hidden behind a ledge. Possible to miss that. No, the second one was in a Martian buddy cabinet. Possible to not know the combination. Third was in Hell, hidden behind a ledge. Now here, the fourth time, they put it right in front of you after Sarge dies, so you're not going to miss it this time if you have missed the others. Alright, we have our BFG for the rest of the game. Let's take a look at what happened to Sarge, though. So, he got what he always wanted, I guess, which was to become part tank. I mean, I did not know that was his dream. But clearly the demons must have offered him something he could not refuse, and it was, dude, what if, like, we made you into a tank? And then Sarge was like, badass, let's do this, and they did. And I'm not going to fault him for pursuing his dream. I'm not going to fault him for that. I don't think I can really... Yeah, I can't get in close enough for a kiss. There, Sarge. There. No hard feelings. I would kiss you if I could, but I cannot, because your head is sort of in a position where I can't get close enough in. What was the big grabby hand for, Sarge? Like, your arm is really long and has, like, a claw hand. I mean, I guess you need a really long arm if your lower body is like that, but your other arm is a regular arm. You only have one big, long, grabby arm. I don't know, I feel like this is half done. Like, I feel like you would have wanted armor all the way on the upper body. Instead of just leaving it like this. Yeah, maybe we came in early. Maybe if we had taken our time, maybe he would have gotten finished up. Been a bit, more presentable. Well, in any case, we have Campbell's BFG. Sarge won't need it anymore. And I guess I would assume the reason that Sarge died so quickly was because I did have the Soul Cube ready. Hit him with that, and then a few rockets, and then that was it for him. Well... Semper Fi, Marine. That's right. I don't suppose we can desecrate his body. I don't think we can. I mean, give him a soldier's funeral. It does not appear so. It does not appear so. Oh well. Just wanted to make sure. Is that where we came in? Okay, yeah. The other way. Yeah, this is the big garage door that he came through. Alright, let's crouch down. Stand back up. Shame that Sarge had to go like that. But that's it for him, and that's it for the CPU servers. We're heading now into Site 3, the ground-level access point to the original subterranean Mars base structure. So, we're kind of leaving the Mars base, and we're entering into the transition point of the dig site. The site where they found these artifacts and information on a Mars civilization that led to all this, since that is where this has to end. Of course, we got the tentacles coming out the walls, we got the blood pools, as you might expect. I'm going to stop and start the recording, and then we'll continue on. Alright, let's continue on into Site 3, where some archaeology is happening. Hit me up with the health. Didn't need too much health. We're loaded up with weapons. No, hey, it's a big boy. It's a Hell Knight. I'm about to say we have the BFG. I guess this would be an appropriate time to get it out. I should probably heal myself. Yes. Oh, hold on. No, not that either. Good thing this is here. Also, I do have plenty of plasma ammo. Now our friend's back. So, I know that this is a whole one-man mission against Hell, but it seems a shame that Sarge made the decision he did. Oh, look at that. That's either disgusting or good eating. Dunno. I mean, only one way to find out, I guess, but... No, you don't want to fight demons on a full stomach. It'll just make you want to go to sleep, so maybe later. Invalid security clearance. I need Pierce Rogers. Well, I'm surprised that Swan's PDA was not enough to get through that. I thought we had... Oh, hold on. I like how they float around like balloons. Like, when you shoot at them, it seems like they kind of have trouble going in the direction that they want to go. There are explosive barrels around us. Hold on. Maybe not a good idea to fight in there. He can't open that door, can he? That is kind of funny. He's big and fearsome, but he is not able to open the door. Oh, he ran through and closed it. Won't someone open it for me? It's like a big thingy going in and out there. First, let's see, was there anything else in the room? No, I still need Pierce's PDA. He's the only one with authority around here, I guess, to get further down into the archaeology site. So at this point, most of our other characters are dead. We'll talk later. I'll walk in here to hear some chuckling. It's because I have to look at this thing. Looks like Betruger is saying, "Ha ha ha! Do you enjoy the big hell anus in the room? I put it there myself." It was not easy getting this into the ceiling. It's not like an ordinary light fixture or anything. You're not going to get someone to come in to install the hell anus for you. This is a do-it-yourself kind of job. I mean, yes, it's very impressive if you're into that kind of thing. Not really my style of decor. Notice lab coats needed. Well, I am not wearing a lab coat. I wouldn't want to break protocol, but it's kind of an emergency. I mean, the demons, they're not wearing lab coats either. So, I mean, what, am I the only one expected to follow rules around here? So, as I was saying, most of the other characters in the game are dead now. Swan's dead, Campbell's dead, Sarge is dead. But Truger's the only one, like the only named character, really, that's still alive. But, I mean, it's not like we're going to romance him. That would be quite the twist, though. There are some other people who we have met during our adventure who... Hold on. That we have met during our adventure, who... That we have met during our adventure, who are still alive, but we haven't seen them, you know, since. Like that one guy way back at the beginning in, like, the vents. We haven't seen him since. Or, like, there was a doctor doing an autopsy on an imp. We haven't seen him again. I think it would be pretty cool if we could... I think it'd be pretty cool if we could stay in contact with the NPCs that we've met and are still alive. Like, maybe we could add them to our, like, radio frequency or something. And, like, you know, get messages every once in a while. Give you a certain sense of there being survivors in the base. Well, that's just backwards. Someone just put this up backwards. Giant machine creates science? Is that what that says? That headline? Does it say giant machine creates science? Because that is a fantastic headline. I love that headline. The Soul Cube agrees. Did I pick something up? Was there a PDA lying around? That sounded like the sound of me picking up a PDA. Yeah, Richard Davis, I just picked his up. He was an archaeologist. Getting into some science now. Email from Betruger. Mr. Davis, I received word of your discovery. Very impressive start, but I am not yet convinced. Do not lose sight of the bigger picture. We still have a lot of work to do before any of these findings will be ready for distribution or publication. Analysis must continue on the remaining artifacts. Your audio reports in the future need to be more analytical and less emotional. It is important that we all maintain our professionalism and do not become biased or too attached to our work. I do not want to remind you of this again. Continue to forward me your findings, and I will help you manage the reports so as not to give corporate the wrong impression. Malcolm Betruger. Dr. Betruger does not like information getting out about these discoveries. He wants to control and curate all that himself. What about from Lowell Fauché about ruin safety concerns? Hey, Dick! The structural integrity of the ruins is deteriorating. Our initial rock form and in-ground analyses prior to deep-ground exploration inferred no immediate dangers. In fact, the ruin structure itself was determined to be very sound. As you already know, expansive underground digs of this nature are an engineering nightmare. The heightened pressure to open up the primary dig site was a dangerous oversight. Just recently, one of our engineers, Peter, got crushed by a falling brick. Yep, those huge stones lining the entire wall and ceiling of the ruins. Some of the guys are mumbling about the walls being alive or something, but you and I know it's just a horizontal stretching of the regional tectonic stresses. Stones. Alive. Spooky. I think we all need a long vacation. Anyway, wash your step and don't forget to look up once in a while. Fauchinator out! The Fauchinator does not believe these stories about living walls. Well, the Fauchinator is going to learn the hard way. From Pierce Rogers, we need his PDA. Tablets are key. Richard, I thank you for your industrious support of the work being conducted here. I've been compiling your data along with mine, and have made some startling new discoveries. I firmly believe your work with the tablets are the key to solving the mysterious relationship between the Soul Cube, the Ancients, and us. I am sending word to the Executive Council for an immediate increase of our research budget. I have a strange feeling that we must find the answer soon, or... No, I dare not say it just yet. I will contact you, post-haste, with any news regarding our funding. Pierce. Pierce, very concerned, feeling that they're on some sort of timetable here. Timetable to disaster. There is a voice log that says Discovery in the Ruins. Let's hear it.
This is the Scientific Journal of Dr. Richard Davis, dated August 8, 2145. We've just broken through to a new chamber, and I think I found the map alluded to on one of the tablets. The artifact is constructed into the ceiling, and it is a magnificent find. It appears to be made of some crystalline material, and even after all this time, it is still emitting a soft glow. The markings on it were strangely familiar when I first observed it, and after digitizing it and analyzing it, I'm certain this is a map of our solar system. It seems to show a connection between Mars and Earth. My current working theory is that the last survivor
Richard believes that maybe the ancient Martians escaped to Earth and are our ancestors? Dr. Petruger says, No, I don't want that information getting out. Be more reasonable and less emotional in your findings, Doctor. So I guess this means we're relatives. So I mean, we're genetically compatible, is what we're saying here. Not that I'm, like, rushing things or anything. Give me a second. Alright, we're back. But yes, we see that Dr. Petruger did not want this kind of information getting back to Earth. He did not want them to know the truth. Actually, we were just in here. Yes, we left. Got turned around because of that fight in that hallway. Didn't want people to know what was really happening here until it was too late. Because from the UAC's perspective, all that's happening is that they are... They're trying to develop teleportation technology. And that's really the only thing that they're supposed to be doing. Ladder going up. So the idea that they may have found... Hold on. Yeah, can't go through there. Do we need Pierce? We need Pierce, yeah. The idea that maybe they actually found the true origin of human civilization here. It turns out that humans come from Martians. This is kind of weird. Why does it end here? I mean, I guess I could drop down onto that. I'm always a little paranoid about fall damage. Okay, I did not take any fall damage. I assume that we still need Pierce to get through that. No. But now, we found an especially important and meaty room. We have found the tablets. The tablets made by the same Martians that made you. One moment. I'm trying to appreciate archaeology, sir. Archaeology is happening right now. Wow, that was a lot of damage. And some people do not appreciate the sciences, am I right? That's right. Not appreciate history. Gotta understand where we come from. Here's this tablet, which, I mean, that's just the cover of Doom 1, except with the guy holding the cube. That's you! That's you there! That looks nothing like me! I know, it's just like a cube, and you're not really a cube. You got a lot more going on than just being the cube, but yeah, that's... it doesn't really have the likeness down, but it's supposed to be you. I mean, I could hit that pose. I could be like, put my leg up and then like put my arm and like my other arms like this. Something like that. It's something like that. It's something like that. Over here, we have people getting sucked up. Once again, that's you. Over here, we have like a broken seal looking thing. Those look like some Hell Knights. And then there's a bit of a horned skull. Over here, we have this, and then human, and then that, which appears to be the solar system. I hear a video going. Is there a TV anywhere? Or is the TV covered by meat? It might be covered by meat. Got some rocks. Oh, with more carvings on them.
Are you sure you killed them? What?
Pretty sure.
You have the soul cube.
Oh, yeah.
Like in the carvings I've been researching.
Got it right here.
If I'm correct,
Want to talk to it?
cube is our only chance to stop this. No time to explain now. You need to get to the caverns quickly. Take my PDA.
Oh, you're Pierce.
It's right there on the desk.
All right.
It's got security codes for the area.
One moment.
And my research notes on it. It'll help. I can't go with you. I need to finish my work here. Good luck.
All right, I understand. Probably if you lock this door, it's safer to be here than anywhere out there. Just gave you a little kiss for luck. And hey, you notice I got the soul cube back from hell. Like there it is right there. Surface comparison, material density. That's rude. That's rude to look at that in front of me. I mean, it is kind of rude. It's like you wouldn't want someone to like be scanning over your x-rays and like your height and weight and all that like personal information. This is like personal health information, which, you know, should not be distributed. It's a little embarrassing. I mean, to us, this is archaeology, but to you, this is just talking about you. So it's a lot more personal from your perspective than ours. Here's his PDA. And yes, this is Pierce. He is an archaeologist. Email from Richard Davis, scanner results. Pierce, the scanner results for the ceiling carvings are back, and I can say without a doubt that this is a map of our solar system. There is a very clear indication that Earth may have been a possible teleport destination for the survivors of this race. If the dates on these artifacts are correct, there's a distinct possibility that we could be the descendants of this race. I can barely comprehend how immense this is. All the struggles we've had in the past year have suddenly become trivial. Richard. Then from Timmy Rogers, it's thanks. Uncle Pierce, Mom says we're going to get to see you next month. Can't wait. You've been away so long. I hope your project is still going well. I know you can't tell me about it, but your work always sounds so exciting and mysterious. Working on Mars must be really cool. Thanks for sending me the video games for my birthday. Have you tried these? The new Quake 43 game blows my mind. It's even better than Super Turbo Turkey Puncher. I haven't played that since I got these new ones from you. I love you and miss you lots. P.S. Mom says hi. Well, thinking that Quake would be up to number 43 by now. It's a little optimistic. Well, will little Timmy get to see Uncle Pierce again? It's up in the air. It's up in the air, Uncle Pierce. Server mail failure. Soul Cube is the answer. To Elizabeth McNeil, I can only now beg your forgiveness. You were right about everything. I wish that you had been wrong, and that this had somehow been a nightmare that I will soon wake from. Now I can only pray that this message reaches you. Betruger is mad, and things have gone worse than you could have imagined. Now your banishment from Mars has become a blessing in disguise. It has likely saved your life. You must get the word out. The answer is the Soul Cube object. It always has been. Listen to my report. I will upload my finding to the databank. Warn them all. You must not let this spread to Earth. God bless you. Pierce. But unfortunately, server send failure, unable to link to orbital communication satellite. This email was not able to go out. Deliberately? Probably. And here's the audio log. The Soul Cube is the answer.
This is the audio log of Dr. Pierce Rogers. I don't know if I'm making it from baseline. It'll get much time soon, so but I have quickly upload the rest of my finding into the data bank. I hope someone finds them. It was all on stone tablets, all the answers. I can't believe we never saw it. It was as plain as day. If we had only slowed down the development of the teleporters and tried to really learn what the tablets were trying to tell us, trying to warn us.
Well, it looks like Pierce's conclusion was, what has science done? We were such fools. That happens, you know? That happens. Eventually, you have the scientist character who realizes it. Yeah. Anything else you want to say? I guess not. Well, he's going to be tapping on that keyboard. You hear that? You're the answer. That's what he has to say. Say goodbye to Uncle Pierce. Goodbye, Uncle Pierce. And we have Pierce. I don't still know where that TV is. I can hear a TV. It's telling us about these tablets, and I'm sure we'll find the video disc for it, but I don't see a TV anywhere. Hello. You okay in there? Okay, well, some reason I'm going through the door a little bit, but he locked it. He locked the door. He should be fine. As for what we're doing, we got the PDA that can unlock the rest of the doors in here. And we're going to use it. We're going to head on down and get into some archaeology ourselves. Ow. Maybe we'll meet some friends, old friends of yours. I mean, you've just been hanging out by yourself for so many centuries now. Then you met some people, and they put you in a machine and scanned you. Then you got taken to hell. Not really been a fun time for you as of late. But maybe things are going to get better. Ah, up there. Hanging out in the organ cave. As sometimes you do. Sometimes you just get depressed and you hang out in the organ cave. Well, there's an elevator, but there's also something over here. Danger, do not enter authorized personnel. Well, I mean, I guess we're the authorized personnel now. If not us, then who? Heading up to maintenance. You know, we never spend too much time outside. Oh, do I have to press the button again? Yes, I do. When we first saw Like, first time I played through Doom 3 and we saw that you could go outside and there was like an oxygen mechanic. I always thought we would be spending more time out there, but you never really spend that much time. There are a couple parts and then you just go running inside as fast as possible. Anyway, we're in the Organ Cave now. Everyone ends up in here at some point. I guess I should use you more, as you always ask me to use us. But, you know, we get lonely. Why not have someone to talk to? We want to say, wow, look at this, like, throat with, like, lava and fire in it. Isn't that totally badass? And you need someone to be able to share these moments with. Unlock Site 3 Freight Loader.
Entrance unlocked.
In transit.
Freight loader returning to station.
Ah, down there. Alright, so there's like a... Well, I guess it's a monorail, actually. There's a single rail. I mean, no, you might say there's like 2 rails on that. But a rail vehicle that can go from here to Site 3... I mean, technically we're already in Site 3. That's what the name of the level is. But we can go into the actual archaeological dig from using that vehicle, I think. The way we come in... No, it was this. Hup! Hup! Oh, can we not go back the way... Come out through there? Hup! No, I guess not. I guess we're going a different way. And some things did collapse when I started coming back this way. Should we fall down there? Oh, yeah. There's a ladder. If I can... There we go. Kind of difficult to position myself on the ladder. Alright. We are... Land on that. Okay, we're back here. We came out of that up there. Alright. So where we're going... Yeah, we don't... We're on level 1, Site 3 hub. We don't need to go back to maintenance. We called the vehicle. I guess we need to get back to the garage. There was a door labeled that. Yeah, here we go. Here's the garage. And here is the car. Hup. Seal hatch before proceeding. All right. Let's head on out. Well, we're finally actually leaving the Mars base, and we're going into the archaeological site. John Stalvern, he loves science and history almost as much as he likes killing demons and kissing. Not as much as that, but almost as much. Almost. We're entering the elevator, and we're now going to Caverns 1. Let's head underground. Excavation transfers to the location of the original Mars base. Research has been moved to newer structures. This facility serves as the primary material transfer point between Area 2 and Site 3. All right, we're leaving the metal and pipey environment of the Mars base. What do you call a place full with pipes? Pipey? It's pretty pipey in there. We're leaving that. And we're going down into some caves, into some cavern environments, as we head into the end game of Doom 3. It's time for some serious archaeology, John Stalford style. So, we killed Sarge. We didn't want to, but we had to. Salute. We then continued on and eventually left the Mars base. We're now underground, searching for the source of everything, of where the demons come from. Mommy, where do demons come from? They come from a hell portal, underground. You gotta seal it. And that's what John has to do. To continue on. Possibly conclude Doom 3.